Hi everyone, this is Spirit of India, my first rectangular centre out design, and I wanted to make this video to help you to start the pattern. It's an overlay mosaic pattern in the round, and here is what you will see, sort of what you will see if you download the pattern. You start with the chain 50. And then it starts, after you chain, it starts with row 1, round 1. I'll be showing you this. I'm going to be speeding up the video this time, so you can pause and then catch up, so it's not so long, hopefully. In the written pattern, all the short side rounds, parts of the rounds, are in blue. I've tried to make it a bit easier to read, because when I was actually crocheting it, I found it hard to find where I was, so I've made that a bit easier. The charts, the numbered bit of the chart is your actual chain, and then the green around the outside is your first round. Thick outline boxes are your corners, so there's 3 stitches in every corner. So it would be single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and in the big corners, DC, chain 1, DC, double crochet. The blue boxes are in the actual pattern, but I forgot to put it in this little sample. But the blue boxes would be on this side where the C and the BC and the C is, which is the first stitch that you do. All the X's are double crochet in the chart, and all empty boxes are single crochet. So you need to chain 50, which I have done, a bit messily, but I've done it. In the second chain from the hook, which is this one, can be a bit awkward. I do the back bumps when I'm doing my first row, but you can do it however you want to do it. So what we do in that second stitch, we do 2 single crochet to start it off in the second stitch, and then we do a single crochet of 47 stitches, single crochet, and then at the end you should have 1 stitch left. So what I should do is I'll leave it there, you do your 47 single crochet, and I'll be back. So I have single crochet 47 stitches, and now you've got 1 stitch left. So what you need to do is do 5 single crochet into this last stitch. So we do 1, 2, 3, and it's turning around, you see. 4, and then your last one, 5. So that's done like a corner for you. And now what we're going to do is that way, single crochet 47 again. Now you can do this, you can go through both loops if you wish. That's a bit awkward for me. Or you can go in the back loop, and along the theme of mosaic crochet, I like to do the back loop, so I know where I am. So you can carry this now, this end, and do 47 single crochet along, and I'll meet you at the other end. Right, I've done my 47 single crochet, and you'll have 1 stitch left. That looks rather big because I've had to remake the video because I went wrong. So we're doing 3 single crochet into this last stitch. 2, 3, and then we take the hook off the loop, we go into both loops of the first single crochet that you did. So we go into both them loops, we grab the yarn, the hook, pull the hook through. So there is your corner. So what we're going to do is the fiddly bit now. We're going to join the detail colour yarn, pull through, and then I always turn my work over and then pull that a little bit tight and pull it over to the front of your work. It just makes the back look a little bit neater and tightens everything up. And then do your slip, and then we start with a normal corner. Now from these stitches it might not be very easy to tell, but that one there is your corner, that one there is the only stitch of the short side, and that one there will be your corner. So it becomes clearer later on. So I'm going to do a normal corner of single crochet, chain one, single crochet back in. We can move that yarn. I carried that yarn so it's in the right place when we need it next time. So that's your first corner. Normal corner is single crochet, chain one, single crochet. Then we're doing 49 single crochet all the way along till we get to the next corner. So I will see you at the next corner. So I've done my 49 single crochet. Now we should, in the back loop, do a chain one, single crochet, chain one for your corner, which is going to be this one. That stitch is the only stitch on the short side, which is a single crochet, and that one is going to be your next corner. So we'll do that now. Back loop, single crochet, chain one, back into the same loop, single crochet. The only stitch of this side, back loop, single crochet. And then your next corner, back loop, single crochet, chain one, single crochet. And then we do 49 single crochet to the next corner. So I'll meet you there. Right, I've done my 49 single crochet. So now we've got to do the corner, which is your single crochet, chain one, single crochet. And then we're on to the short side. The only stitch of the short side is a single crochet, and then we're going to take the hook off the loop. We're going to find the first single crochet of the corner that we did. That was the second one, that's the chain, that's the first single crochet. So I'm going to put my hook into both of those loops, grab the loop of the yarn, fiddly, yeah, very fiddly. I should have actually crocheted over that end, but never mind. So pull it through to the back, and then we're going to grab the darker coloured yarn and then look at the back of your work and pull that a little bit tight, and then bring it over the front of your work before you do the slip. So now we've got the background coloured yarn. Right, we're going to do a corner. I can see that that stitch there, the little stitch here, is my corner chain, of which I'm going to do a double crochet, and then halfway through the double crochet stop, we're going to bring the other coloured yarn over and then finish the double crochet. That raises the other yarn up when you're ready for it on the next row. Right, we're going to chain one. So we've double crochet, chain one, you can move that yarn out of the way, into the same stitch, do a double crochet, and that is your big corner done for row 3. Now, the tricky thing is really for this pattern, I suppose, is now you've got to do 23 single crochet. And you'd think, right, there's my corner, there's my first single crochet, but it's not. What you need to do is you move your work out of the way, and your first crochet, single crochet, is back here. So it's just hidden. So what we need to do now, just make sure you've moved that work out of the way. That's your first single crochet. We need to do 23 single crochet. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, my yarn's getting mixed up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then we're going to do 5 double crochet. I wanted to show you where they go. I think no matter how you did your center rounds, you should be able to see loops that you can go into. So yarn over, I'll go into this loop here, which is directly below the next stitch. We're going to do a double crochet. We're going to do 5 all together. The next stitch can be fiddly to start with, as all patterns when you first starting them are, because you haven't got the weight of the blanket holding everything down, so it's moving around everywhere. That's 4, and that's 5, and then 23 single crochet again. My yarn. So I'll do 23 and I'll meet you at the corner. So I've done my 23 single crochet, 5 double crochet, 23 single crochet. Just to make you aware, one of my lovely testers has made me aware that what I've showed you at the beginning, this part here is wrong. Row 3 on the short side, that should be big corner 1D, 1S, 1D. So just refer to your written pattern, because that's correct, the charts are correct. Just ignore what you saw at the beginning of the video. So now we're going to do big corner into that corner stitch, which is quite visible. I know I've redone the video, so they're sticking out a bit, but that was your only single crochet that row, and these 2 are your corner stitches. So we'll do a double crochet to start the corner, and then a chain 1, back into the same stitch for a double crochet. So the sides are different from, the short side is different from the long side, because now we're going to do a double crochet, and that double crochet, the first stitch of the row, goes back into the corner chain. And then the next stitch is a single crochet, which is quite visible just there. And then we're going to do a double crochet to finish the side, short side, and that goes into the corner chain. So if you start and end every row, any row, with a double crochet, it always goes into the corner chain. So that's that side done. So now we're going to do the corner, which is a big corner, so it's a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back into the same stitch. My yarn's quite stretched now because I've been doing videos with it. There. Now you have to do your 23 single crochet. Remember to move that yarn out the way. That is my first single crochet, because all that's left is the missed stitch, because we did a double crochet at the end of the side, and then your corner chain. So this is your first single crochet. So then now you're going to do 23 single crochet, 5 double crochet, 23 single crochet, and I'll meet you at the other side. So I've done my 23 single crochet, 5D, 23 single crochet. They line up really nicely. And now we're going to do a big corner again. So that was the only stitch of that row. That was the one that we did a 1 single crochet. So this one here is my corner. So I'm going to go in for a big corner, double crochet, chain 1, back into the same stitch, double crochet. And this is the short side now, so the stitches on this side are double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. So the double crochet of the first stitch of the row side goes back into that corner chain. So that's the first stitch done. The second stitch is a single crochet, quite visible, which is lovely. And the third one, to finish off the side, is a double crochet, and it goes back into that corner chain that we started. There we go. So now we're going to slip back into the top of that, the first double crochet that we did. Grab your loop, pull it through to the back. There we go. Now we're changing yarns, so we'll pick up the lighter yarn, pull it through, look at the back, pull that a little bit tight and pull it over to the front, do a slip. And this row, row 4, is just a normal corner. Now you need to be aware that that was the double crochet, the last stitch of the last row, and these 3 stitches was your big corner. So that stitch in the middle here is your chain, corner chain. Try not to go through all the loops, so just the back loop, and I'm carrying that yarn so it's high up where we need it next time we use it. So we've done a single crochet, chain 1, back into the same stitch, but don't pick up that yarn, single crochet. That's your normal corner done. And then it's a single crochet, 3D. This is how row 4 starts. So move that yarn out of the way the best you can. the single crochet goes into the top of that double crochet from the previous row, and now you're going to do 3 double crochet. Now it can look like that's your first one, second one, third one, but it's not. Basically, there's your first stitch, and you have to move these corner chains, corner DCs out the way, and there is your first double crochet of the 3. So it can be a bit awkward to see. So that's your first one. There's not many places that you have to do that for throughout the pattern. I think it's pretty much only the beginning. But there you go, that's the first one. Second one, I go into both loops. You don't have to, it's just the way I do mosaic crochet, so I don't get any holes. It just looks neater for me. I'm quite a loose crocheter, so it just works for me. That's your third one. And then it'll be 3 single crochet. That is how the round starts for the long side, and then you can continue the pattern. So that bit can be a bit tricky when you come to this corner, and you've got 3 double crochet to do, and you get to there and you think, oh, where is the 3? Like I say, you move it out the way, there's your 3 that you do the double crochet into. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the pattern. Take care.